Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I paint with my son, Owen, who has autism. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings with a hand-over-hand method, and then I paint the rest. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I just kind of do random things. I do a lot of flowers, and that's what I'm kind of working on here. I'm doing some different colored blues, all these are kind of a gray color, but I'm going to do flowers of blues. The blues, I don't know why, but I've been into the blues lately. So just kind of getting my stems in here. Just working the pattern. What the pattern is, I don't know. But I'm making a pattern. You'll also find, if you've watched before, I really don't know what I'm doing. A lot of times before I start doing it, I just kind of do it. I sit down. I've been painting with Owen for about 4 years. I think it's almost closer to 5 now. To work on his fine motor skills. And so I really didn't know what I was doing when I first started painting. I just kind of started doing it so that I could help him. And I can tell you that it has truly given me as much, if not more, than it has my son, because we're working on these things together, and it just gives me so much joy to be able to kind of share it with him. And so that's what we do. And, you know, what does a flower really look like? That's where I kind of have to, like, my mom has an extremely green thumb, and I have extremely no thumbs. So, that's kind of where we're at. So I pretend like I know what flowers look like and just make some. Make it up as we go along. And I kind of just do random. And then if I want more or less, and you'll notice when I'm doing this that I haven't changed my brush, and a lot of times I won't change it because I like how the different colors kind of stick out as we go along, and I don't really care that it mushes together. That's the technical term, mushes together. So I just kind of put it out there and see where it all lands, because a lot of times, since I don't plot and plan, it goes on top of each other anyways because of the way I paint. But I like having, I mean, like when you look at a flower, it has all the different shades and such, so why not just use whatever colors come up. So I was looking at one of my older paintings, and I had this little designed flower that went round in circles, and it just delighted me to no end. And it's funny how things like that, like, I don't know why, you know, it's like all of us, we get happy about certain things, but this flower, now see, I got it down further than I wanted. Not that it really matters, but I just want this flower to be over here. But this flower just, it makes me happy, and so that's where I've kind of made this loopy loop. But I did a little mushier than I was gonna do there, but that's okay. It's all okay. We just keep adding or changing. We just change stuff as we go along. That's what we do. It's all good. It's all good, because half that will probably be covered up in a minute anyways. So, and when I'm painting all of this, I have been, I've always been like using like, my palette has always been a plate. I tried different things, but it seems like this is what I always go back to. But I decided, you can see like, now I'm using, this is wax paper, but I'm going to try a couple different papers. And you see how it all mushes together there. And I've been making little, I'm working on how to exactly do this, but these are magnets. And so I've been working on taking the paint that I have, and you can see I get it all over me when I do this. And the paint, then when it's on the wax paper, I'm going to put it on some different types of things I peel it up, because see, it dries like this. I kind of mix them together, and then it goes like that. I peel it off of there, and then I put it in the magnets. And so I'm working on that as one of my little, I've got some jewelry and different things I'm going to try with it as well. So I'm kind of excited about that, because it's a whole different ball game. So I have, this is where I kind of mush it all together here. I have different crafts that I really like to do, and so trying to take the paint and adding it into something else will be kind of fun to me. So we'll see how that goes. So this gray that I used is turning almost more of a kind of a tan color as it dries, and which is fine, but I wanted it a little more, like almost more of the same color background. But I tried a different one to see how, and I always say I like to watch how paint dries. And that is what I like to do, because you think it's gonna look one way, and then depending on light, you know, and the shadows and everything else in between, it kind of will change as it goes along. And I have, there's a light paint, this one right here, and I've used it in several of the flowers. This is a, let's see, I've got my paints all out of order, because I was having some shelves done, reconstruction, I don't think that's the right word. Some different things. I've been trying to like rearrange my paints, and so I have neons, well, I don't know where the blue one, I had it, but I don't know where the blue, this is yellow, I'm not using it on this, but they're neons, and so they shine when they're dry. They add a little bit different texture and color to this. And so I like using the neons because as some of these other things kind of grow a little darker, the neon is gonna like still like shine brighter or different. So just gonna add a few more here, maybe a little different textures. See what happens. I like to kind of add them in here at different angles. See what we get when we get them in there. And then pull it down. I feel like I need one over here, a little brighter and lighter or something. Something brighter and lighter. Let's see if I can make it brighter and lighter. Kind of a little spiky doodle one. That's the technical term again, spiky doodle. So, and let me know if maybe you've watched some of my other videos and tell me what you think. I've been trying to video more of them lately, so hopefully you've seen a couple. And then I always do O for Owen, and then L and B. So I think I might be where it's at tonight. I feel like I should put one more maybe. I was glad Owen's been sleeping better, which sometimes he doesn't sleep very well, but he's been in the last couple months sleeping a lot better, and then summer vacation hit, and then his routine changed a little bit. Even though he's in summer school right now, he's got another couple days. That's still all changed for him, and so now thankfully he's sleeping a little bit better again, and I'm hoping it will continue. He finishes out summer school Friday. All the days are blending together to me. So it needed something. I think it still needs something. This is where I get myself sidetracked, because I start adding things, not enough things, too many things. Because then I don't ever want it to necessarily be even, but then I feel like I'm missing something or want one more something somewhere. And I get easily entertained by the flowers. So I kind of will continue these more than I probably there. That made me happy. Okay, now I'm done. Well, I said that, and then I have, when I pulled this one down, I don't mind that it has some of the blue in there, but it just stood out a little more than I wanted it to. Which again doesn't really, because there's so many other colors, but that tamed it down a little bit. There we go. All right. Thanks for watching.